YouTube, today we're going to be continuing to use the Hard Tricking team featuring some unique picks like Protean and Kecleon, as well as the adaptability Crawdaunt and Choice Banded Granbull. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And if you want to check out more details of the team, make sure you can check them out in the description down below. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. All right, looks like we got an interesting rain team with Heracross, Politoed, Ludicolo, the Zapdos, Mamoswine, Metagross, and Heracross. So Magnezone looks really good under Trick Room. The question is, can I set up Trick Room? Because it's a little bit hard to deal with the Ludicolo efficiently. But I do have a Tangrowth, and my opponent's team doesn't have the best answers to Tangrowth because Zapdos doesn't get Hurricane until, I think, home. So that seems pretty solid to me. I actually really do like the Kecleon lead, I think, with the Tangrowth lead. I think it's pretty solid. I could probably get some sleep powders off, potentially get Trick Room up. And then I'm thinking in the back, I really like Magnezone. Magnezone does fantastic work against my opponent's team. Like the Thunderbolt Flash Cannon does really solid here. I'm thinking Crawdaunt or Granbull. I like Granbull because of the Heracross, and Play Rough is going to do a ton of damage, but so is Crawdaunt, especially in the rain. I probably just Oko Zapdos and Metagross with the adaptability attack. So yeah, let's try this out. I'm gonna go with the Crawdaunt strategy and see how this goes, because this should be fun. As we're gonna see what lead here. Metagross plus Ludicolo. Okay, that's fair. I don't think Ice Beam and the Meteor Mash can KO my Tangrowth unless it's banded Metagross, so I'm just going to go for Protect here with my Kecleon, and I'm just going to attempt to go for a Sleep Powder right here into the Metagross slot. I don't want Politoed coming in just yet. There could be a Fake Out from Ludicolo. It's just a Protect from Ludicolo. Is this Boom? No shot this is Explosion. I mean, if it's Explosion, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take it. This doesn't even KO Tangrowth. No shot this even KOs Tangrowth, actually. Politoed doesn't get Helping Hand in this game, so I should live one Hydro Pump because Kecleon actually has massive special defense. Yeah, goodbye Metagross. I'll definitely take that. So it's Choice Band Explosion. Good to know, good to know. If they went for Ice Beam / Meteor Mash, that would have been awful. Or if they even doubled up the Tangrowth, that would have been pretty bad, because then they would have picked up a knockout. But we are going to see the Politoed come out. Just, if it's Surf, can it be scary? I think I'm okay. That's the case. I'm just gonna go for the Trick Room here. There's no reason not to go for the Trick Room, and I'm gonna go for a Rage Powder here to prevent the Politoed from getting an attack off in my Kecleon. Hopefully, I know I can't redirect the Ludicolo, but assuming that the Politoed doesn't have a spread move like Surf or Muddy Water, I should be okay. Hydro Pump, I should live this with Kecleon. I mean, it has massive Spit Def. Yeah, I do. Okay, perfect. Life Orb. Yep. No surprise that I do live. Now, the question is there a Surf double up? Because Surf is what's scary here. Are you Surf? Scald. Perfect. Okay. Really solid for me. Tangrowth goes down. Completely okay. Completely okay. Let's see. Trick Room is going to come out. Change to the Psychic type. I am able to get the Trick Room off. And now I'm in a pretty good spot with my Crawdaunt here. And I really do like going into Crawdaunt here. It's really powerful. And I could sub, I could go for Protect. I kind of like the Protect play a lot, and I kind of like going hard into my Magnezone because Kecleon just doesn't do anything here. It doesn't get me any damage momentum, so might as well just Protect here and go for the go for the Art Switch here. Because if they Scald the Magnezone, they have to double up the Magnezone slot, and are you really going to double the Kecleon when I think the Crawdaunt's a threat? This thing is massive damage. Adaptability hurts so much. So, Heart Swap. They protect Ludicolo, which I'm not surprised about. I wasn't sure if they're going to protect a Heart Attack. Scald for the burn. Yep, perfect. Okay. Really solid turn here. I think I could just go for a sub here with my Magnezone and go for a knockoff into the Ludicolo. I don't think I have a reason to target down the Politoed because I don't think Thunderbolt actually picks up the knockout. We're going to see the Ludicolo Heart Swap, which is okay here. Into somebody's taking a knockoff. Heracross. Good play on their part. And they protect Politoed. Oh, I love this subplay. This subplay works out amazingly for me because I'm able to get a knockoff into the hair. Oh man, that did so much damage. And focus Sash on the Heracross. Okay, good information. As we will protect or sub up with the Magnezone. And now the Magnezone is going to be able to heal with the leftovers, and we can go for a big knockoff into Politoed the next turn. and a Thunderbolt. I don't know who I want to target though. I think I just double up the Politoed slot realistically. I could target the Heracross, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to double up the Politoed slot. Knockoff plus T-Bolt seems really solid here. As I don't know if Heracross protects. I don't know if there's... maybe it doesn't protect. Oh, it does protect. Okay. Excellent. Crawdaunt. Show me your knockoff power. This is so much damage. Good damage to Politoed. Citrus Berry. Are you Mint Speed Politoed? We'll find out here. Because I'm not Mint Speed Magnezone, but perfect. Double up into Magnezone. That should be game. I should be able to get a knockoff in a Ludicolo and a Thunderbolt into the Heracross the next turn. They have to get a double protect with the Heracross, which is okay. And even then, they're stalling out their own rain turns too if they're trying to stall out the Trick Room turn. So this is beautiful right here. This is absolutely beautiful right here. As let's see who they are going to bring out. Well, we know it's the Ludicolo, but is it Fake Out Ludicolo? Because we don't know if it has Ice Beam or Fake Out, I suppose. Thunderbolt and Heracross should pick up a knockout. We go for the knockoff in the Ludicolo. I absolutely love this position though. This is a fantastic position for my Crawdaunt. It is really strong, and as I mentioned before, it is really strong against their team. Looks like no protects at all, or they attempted a double with Heracross. It fails. Knockoff, as you can see, just obliterates the Ludicolo because adaptability plus knockoff and the Life Orb is absolutely insane from the Crawdaunt. As Thunderbolt into the Heracross. Good. And that is game one. So that's a beautiful game one. The Metagross is a little bit threatening lead wise. I'm gonna have to figure a way to play around it. It looks like the Ludicolo probably doesn't have Fake Out, which is really important because I could go with like a Infernape bleed. Oh, they don't even want, they got destroyed by the Crawdaunt. It's like, I'm not gonna play another one. Big Crawdaunt though. Really did put into work. If you currently enjoy the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels, my second YouTube channel, my Eclipse channel, and of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel. All links available in the description down below. All right, looks like this looks like a pretty standard setup team. You got the Togekiss, Tyranitar, Garchomp with Salamence, Azumarill, and Scizor. Now, setup, I mean, it's okay for the most part. I actually really like Magnezone seems pretty good here. I like Kecleon a lot. Crawdaunt doesn't do that well. I like Granbull a lot though because of the Intimidating and Tangrowth, I suppose. My only problem is Scizor looks really scary potentially. All right, we'll have to use Crawdaunt, but I don't feel like, I mean, Choice Band and Granbull can wreck this team if I beat the Scizor. Like, Play Rough destroys my opponent's team. I just don't know if it's going to be possible for the most part. I feel like it's okay with this lead though. I'm pretty sure this lead's pretty strong. The only problem is I do have to preserve Kecleon because that's my only Scizor answer, which I don't think is too bad, but we'll find out. Togekiss Azumarill is kind of what I expected. Yeah, this is a pretty consistent lead here. Gonna lead with the Magnezone plus the Kecleon. I'm gonna go straight for the Thunderbolt into the Azumarill, and I'm gonna go for a Trick Room right off the bat. They might go for the Air Slash immediately. Hopefully no flinches, but a Follow Me seems pretty safe for the most part, and I would really love to see that. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this play. Let's find out. They're gonna go for the Follow Me. Yep, perfectly okay. And Thunderbolt is gonna come out into the this Togekiss slot. Good damage, not a knockout, but that's okay. And we're going to see the Belly Drum as expected. Okay. So this turn one pretty much went to plan, I think, for the most part. I don't know if Magnezone survives a Aqua Jet. It might. I don't want to go hard Granbull because Granbull seems like a throw here. I guess I just protect my Magnezone and I go for a swap into Tangrowth, I think. I think that's like an okay play here. If they Play Rough here, that's really bad. If they Air Slash the Kecleon, I guess that's bad. But I think they're just going to Follow Me. I would just Follow Me if I was them. So let's go hard into Tangrowth here. So we can redirect the Aqua Jets from Magnezone. Actually, I don't even know if Aqua Jet can knock out Magnezone. Magnezone's a pretty bulky Pokemon. And I mean really bulky, but we'll find out, I suppose. We'll bring out the Protect from Magnezone as, let's see. Follow Me does come out, okay. And a Aqua Jet into Magnezone. Perfect. Okay, so I don't think you're going to Aqua Jet the Magnezone again. I might even live Aqua Jet, so I'm actually going to throw off a T-Bolt into the Azumarill slot, and I'm going to protect the Tangrowth since Rage Powder is pretty common. I imagine this is like Follow Me and Play Rough. But they're going to swap out Togekiss, which is actually pretty ideal too. Into Salamence? That's completely okay by me. Okay, Azumarill might have protected here as long as it's not like a It's not, as long as it doesn't like crit my Magnezone. I think I live in Aqua Jet, I'm pretty sure. Magnezone is just incredibly bulky. Let's find out though. Protect the Tangrowth, as we're gonna see a protect from Azu. That works too. Okay. That 100% works. I wonder if I can Giga Drain knock out the Azumarill, because Giga Drain is pretty strong. Although the safest play is just to Thunderbolt the Azumarill and I guess Rage Powder here. Yeah, that's okay as well. Okay, I'll take it. I'll just Rage Powder here. I think it's safe. I don't want to risk the Aqua Jet crit into Magnezone. I think Magnezone's a more valuable Pokemon than Tangrowth here. So they go for the Aqua Jet. Beautiful. It's into Tangrowth. I'm able to eat it up. I'm able to get a Thunderbolt off into the Azumarill, which should pick up a knockout. Excellent. That's a really good trade-off. I'm happily trading off right here. And if they bring in the Scizor, I have a Kecleon, which is fun to say. So we're going to see a Flamethrower into the Tangrowth slot, which isn't going to do that much damage. And yeah, I mean, if I can get rid of the Salamence, we're in a really solid position too. So Scizor's probably coming out here. Oh, Scizor, Tyranitar. Okay. I do have Intimidate and I have Sleep Powder as a potential option. So what is my call here? I guess I want to just like, Salamence is not a threat. I kind of want to Flash Cannon Giga Drain Tyranitar, because Tyranitar is probably the scariest Pokemon here. Yeah, I'm just going to Giga Drain plus Flash Cannon. Let's see if they even pick. I don't even know if this knocks out, but I do kind of need to chip regardless. Giga Drain does a really solid amount to the Tyranitar. I wonder if Flash Cannon can KO, because I actually have investment into my Magnezone and Flash Cannon's a stronger move. So Flash Cannon going to come out into Tyranitar, is able to pick up a knockout. Beautiful. That is great. That should be a win, I think. Because now the Salamence is locked into Flamethrower. I'd imagine this is like Scarf or Specs. The damage in the Magnezone shouldn't matter. Yep, I am able to take that very well. And yeah, this is looking really solid for an end game. I'm pretty sure I always just T-Bolt. Or do I sub here? Sub isn't a bad play, but if for some reason... Okay, Trigger returns to normal. That's completely okay. Togekiss is going to come in. I should be able to get a Thunderbolt off here. I go for the Thunderbolt or sub. Sub might work here. I think I sub. Yeah, I'm going to sub just to avoid flinches. And I'm going to Rage Powder. I'm going to Rage Powder and sub. Because I don't know. Actually, no. Flamethrower always KOs, right? But I don't know if they can actually break. Okay, I wasn't sure Togekiss was going to protect, which is why I want to scout for it. Because I felt like they kind of need Togekiss around in order to win. I mean, this can still be really scary. Are they just going to go for Air Slash Flinch? Yeah, they are going to go for Air Slash Flinch. Okay. I should take this very easily. Yep. Did we get the sub up? We do Flinch. Okay. So, not too bad of a position. I mean, the sand... I don't know if we have enough sand turns to beat the Kiss down. I guess what we do is just double protect here. Double protect is really safe. Yeah, I'll just double protect here. Take the sand damage in a Togekiss, because let me think about how many sand turns there are. T-Tar came in, that's one. T-Tar fainted, so then it was the... Did I KO? No, I KO'd the Ozzy before I KO'd the T-Tar, so yeah, I think they don't have enough turns because the sand looks like it will finish it off, I think, before. So yeah, we double protect here. Only Mon that can set up is look like the Kiss, because I don't think it's Dragonette Salamence at all. I don't think it would be on this kind of team. I think it'd be like Scarf or Specs probably, because this looks like a very apparent team to like really early format. So Flamethrower is going to come out. Yep. And it looks like Scarf, because the Specs, it doesn't look like Specs. I think Specs would have done more, but I could be wrong. Sand is just going to chip away. It is chipping away a little bit my Kecleon, but I think that's okay for the most part. I wonder if like Togekiss goes down the next turn, which would be really ideal. We are going to Trick Room here for sure. And we're going to go for a Thunderbolt into the Kiss slot, which is always a play here, because we have multiple answers to the Salamence, especially assuming that, you know, we can hit our attack. So Flamethrower going to come out into Magnezone. Is going to finish off the Magnezone. Can we get to Trick Him up, or are we going to get flinched by the Air Slash? Because this is a potentially very important turn here. Air Slash. Okay. Yeah, Serene Grace 50% chance or 60% chance to flinch, because the Air Slash is 30% is a little bit obnoxious, but the Togekiss goes down, so this should be guaranteed win at this point. We go to Granbull. Choice Band and Granbull will eat away at my opponent's team right here. So we go hard into Granbull and we click Bandit Play Rough and we click Trick Room here. Yeah, we just click Trick Room. Flamethrower crit doesn't knock out my Kecleon. And let's get Granbull to final KO. Granbull was really good against my opponent's team too. I just got it in a bit late because apparently I didn't need it. But like if Granbull got in earlier, oh, it would have been scary for my opponent. My opponent didn't have the best answers to it. That was going to be forfeited because they do realize the Granbull is a threat. And we're going to move on to the next game potentially, which is really nice. So yeah, Granbull was just really solid there. But I was able to set up a pretty strong position. And okay, it looks like we got a standard team for the most part. Garchomp, the Scizor, Togekiss, the Raikou, Arcanine, and the Tyranitar. So Trick Room's really good here. I have Flamethrower on the Kecleon, which is actually pretty good here. Looks like they can't even KO Kecleon for the most part unless... No, Scizor doesn't get superpowered this game. Okay. So unless it's Choice Band and Brick Break, if they want to go that route, sure. So what do I want to go here? Kecleon's really good lead wise. It's just really strong. I kind of want to lead with like strong power. I think you like Granbull lead. Oh, big Granbull play rough does pretty big against their team too. I kind of like that. Crawdaunt does a lot of work. I think Magnezone, maybe no fake out Infernape, which is completely okay here. I'm pretty sure because I don't need Tangrowth. Okay, my camera's not focusing. Please focus. Okay, good. But yeah, I don't think I need Tangrowth here. It's not bad against their team, but with Kiss, Arcanine, and me bring, like, I just don't think it gives me enough utility. Redirection is kind of nice, but I don't think I need it at all in this game. So let's see here. Raikou Garchomp will lead here. Okay. Choice Banded Play Rough, looking to do some work. Looking to do some big work here. So Kecleon plus Granbull right here. I don't really care about it though. I have Ice Beam on my Kecleon, so I guess I play about the Raikou since I kind of need damage on the Raikou, especially if they get like a screen up here. So Trick Room and play rough the Raikou slots. They could switch out Garchomp or Raikou into Arcanine, especially with a Volt Switch. That's okay here, I'm pretty sure, because I just Ice Beam play rough the next turn. Yeah, Choice Band and Granbull might go in. Hold up, Garchomp switches out. Show me the Arcanine. Great, yeah, I don't have to reveal Ice Beam just yet. Okay. Granbull comes in. Is this a Volt Switch or is this a screen potentially? Maybe Reflect, for instance. That'd be okay here. Yeah, Reflect. Okay. So it's a physical... It's like a screen Raikou. Okay. So here comes a big play rough. Gonna hit into the Raikou. Good damage. Really good damage, actually. And Protean to get the Trick Room up. They don't usually... I think the Granbull can just afford to keep clicking play rough into the Raikou slot. And I'm going to Flamethrower that slot as well. Because if they go into Scizor thinking they're safe, oh, they get heavily punished here. They don't have a switch in for play rough other than Scizor and the Arcanine that's already out. So might as well. I don't want to switch Crawdaunt into a Will-O-Wisp. I could theoretically swap, but into like Crawdaunt into Kecleon slot. But I don't want to take a Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. Like that would be really bad. So Flamethrower, yeah, puts in play rough range. Unless we miss. Come on, Granbull. Come on. Unfortunate. Okay. Did they get both screens up then? Or are they Volt switching? Okay, they do get both screens up. Unlucky. Unlucky. I still want to Flamethrower the Raikou slot and play rough. Because I guess I'm wasting Trick Room turns. But the thing is they have not gotten any damage into the Kecleon. Which means I can set up Trick Room the next couple of turns. The only problem is they do have screens up, which is kind of difficult for the rest of my team. But I'm like really heavily weakening them while they're just getting like really passive things off here. And they don't have like a really good setup here. Like the things they could set up like are Scizor, Tyranitar, and Garchomp. Garchomp's always threatened by Ice Beam. And who's swap? Kiss, okay. I don't mind giving this the play rough damage, so... Let's see how much damage this does. Flamethrower in the Choice Banded Play Rough. I wish... Okay, not bad damage, actually. Okay. Okay damage. It's not great, though. Flare Blitz into Kecleon or into Granbull? Into Granbull. Understandable. As long as it's not Nasty Block Kiss, I should be okay here. I wonder if Ice Beam... I don't want to swap here, though. I don't want to go to Ice Beam on Protean. Magnezone hard into Magnezone sounds like really bad. It sounds really bad. Actually, I think it's fine. You know what? We're gonna go Magnezone and we're gonna play rough. I want to say, yeah, let's go for the attacks here, I guess. Let's just go for the attacks right here. I kind of want to keep Kecleon alive so I can get Trick Room up again. And I don't know what they're going to do. Protect here to Togekiss is pretty passive. Perfect. Let me see a Flare Blitz into Granbull. Because it looks like they're targeting the Granbull as the slot here. But I guess they kind of want to get rid of the Intimidate Mon. Okay, they Snarl. That's not great. I would have preferred going Crawdaunt, but... Okay. That's not amazing here. Unfortunate. I think I keep Granbull alive just so I can fake out. I mean, just so I have Intimidate later on. Magnezone probably lives one Flare Blitz, I'd imagine. I want a Flash Cannon to Togekiss slot since I kind of need damage to Togekiss. It also weakens to Garchomp. I mean, I think they would probably go hard Raikou here. I just don't want to hard swap Kecleon in this slot. How many times of Trick Room have we went for? Hold on, I'm going to see by the PowerPoints of Play Rough. I went for... Okay, so this is the last turn of Trick Room. So I definitely want to get my Kecleon in, I think. I think I just sub again here. Yeah, because if this is Raikou, I'd rather just reset everything. If they go hard in a Garchomp, it should be okay because I just sack Granbull and get Trick Room up, I imagine. So let's get in Kecleon. Yeah, they retreat to Togekiss. Probably Raikou, I'd imagine, but Garchomp could be a play. Yeah, okay, Raikou. That's all right. And let's see. I think the Garchomp Arcanine goes for a fire move here. Might go for Snarl, which is okay, but I'd imagine... I mean, I just don't see a reason to target the Granbull slot here. Flare Blitz should be into the Magnezone. I could have protected too, but the Arcanine taking recoil is actually pretty good because it means I might just have to click knockoff in order to pick up the knockout into that slot. So yeah, this is a decent situation here, I suppose. And okay. Magnezone wants to retreat 100%. We're going hard into our Granbull and we're going to go for the Trick Room. So we get a second Trick Room up. I did read that right. Trick Room expired. Hopefully that's going to be the case. So Granbull into here, Intimidate into the Arcanine. So Flare Blitz is not going to KO Kecleon, especially with Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. Snarl. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if I could go Crawdaunt and sub here. That would be pretty good. Okay. Flare Blitz into Granbull. Okay. I actually wonder... Okay, I think I know what I can do here. Can I do this? Okay, I get the Trick Room up. So this is the 6th turn. They went for... What did they go for? They went for Reflect turn 1. Okay. Crawdaunt here. Oh, I just wish I could 2-shot guarantee the Raikou, which I don't think I can at this range. So I'm going to protect the Crawdaunt on and go Magnezone here. The reason I'm going to go Magnezone is because it covers the Kiss if they go hard in the Kiss. Kecleon still alive is really important for Garchomp because Garchomp could actually still be scary potentially in the end game. I think I want to go hard in the Mag because I don't expect you to target the Kecleon slot. I'm expecting you to deal with the huge Crawdaunt under Trick Room with adaptability. Now that's a massive threat. I'd imagine you want to try to get rid of that Pokemon. So what I'm trying to do here is try to get Magnezone in so I always have offensive pressure against the Kiss when it comes out. And I don't think you're going to click Snarl this turn either. So let's find out if my logic is going to make sense here. Bring in the Magnezone. Arcanine going to retreat. That's not amazing for me, but okay. They go hard Kiss though. That's perfectly acceptable. Protect the Crawdaunt here. And they Thunderbolt the Crawdaunt. Cool. This is still kind of awkward. I definitely go down to Thunderbolt. Are you going to Dazzle and Gleam T-Bolt? That's my question. Because I really want to sub here if possible. Is it go hard Kecleon here and just T-Bolt? It might be. Oh, this is actually the strange position, I think. I mean, Crabhammer could KO the Togekiss here. Maybe I just go off that. But the thing is, I don't knock out the Raikou either. I think I sub, and I think I Flash Cannon. No, I Thunderbolt. I Thunderbolt the Kiss, I think. I hope for Follow Me here, I think. Let's see if I'm right. Because I could be horribly wrong. Okay, they protect. That's acceptable. I guess if I took the KO on Raikou, that would have been better, though. Yeah, so Crawdaunt gets a sub up. I mean, it's going to go down to the Thunderbolt. Yeah, I guess I had to Thunderbolt the Raikou then. Yeah, that was my mistake. I just wasn't sure Crabhammer was going to KO the Kiss. Okay, they get a Thunderbolt off into the Crawdaunt slot. Okay. I'm going to... Thing is, I just don't know if I KO'd a Togekiss slot. Reflect should be over though, right? Yeah, Reflect is over at least. Okay. So maybe I have a chance. The problem is I have no damage to Arcanine if I lose this Mon. So I guess I could protect the Crawdaunt here. And I could go for a T-Bolt. Yeah, I think that's okay. I should have T-Bolted the Raikou earlier. Yeah, the protect on Togekiss made a lot of sense here because they either got a free sack or momentum. Yeah. So that was a good protect on their part. I should have capitalized more and targeted the Raikou slot with at least Magnezone. I still think the sub play made sense on the Crawdaunt because I think Follow Me or Protect was coming out from the Togekiss. They're going to retreat Togekiss. Okay. That's works for me. That works for me. Unless you reflect up here. If you reflect up, it's actually really awkward. I think you're going to take the KO on Crawdaunt though, if anything, because if I get a sub up again, you're actually in a lot of trouble, right? So yeah. Hey, cool. Okay. Chance, maybe? Ooh. How many times a Trick Room are there left? Oh no. There are a bunch of plays I could do here. If I KO'd a Garchomp, it'd be really nice. I just don't know if they're going to go hard Arcanine, because if they go hard Arcanine, it'd be better to double up this slot with Earthquake into Crabhammer Flash Cannon, because I don't think they're going to protect now, because I think they're always worried about subs. But I guess, like, what can Garchomp do here? I guess it could be like a Togekiss play from my opponent. I think I sub here with the Crawdaunt, and I think I T-Bolt the Raikou slot now that I think about it. Yeah, because Garchomp can only EQ, right? Are they going to EQ their slot? No, I don't think they are. Yeah, they're going to swap out Arcanine? Kiss, okay. That's actually really good for me. That's really solid for me. Oh, they retreat an Arcanine too? That's really good for me, actually. Yeah, that's really solid. Okay. I wish I cram-hammered the Raikou, though, because I got the Arcanine read correct. I just didn't get the Garchomp slot correct, because I didn't think they were going to EQ in that position. Unless they went hard in the Kiss for that slot, but I just felt like it made no sense. Okay. Hard for the sub. T-Bolt going to come out into the Arcanine. Decent damage, as we do see the Berry. I think I still KO with a -1 Grab Hammer into, like, both slots. Is Trick Room over is my question, because I still need to get Trick Room up. Okay. Trick Room is down. Pretty sure I Flare Blitz here. I mean Crab Hammer. I think I Crab Hammer the Arcanine slot. Yeah, I think I Crab Hammer the Arcanine slot. Wait, what did they have? They had Raikou. Yeah, I'm going to Crab Hammer the Arcanine slot, and I'm going to go hard into my Kecleon, I think. Kecleon's the one that does the most... I mean, Arcanine's the one that does the most damage, I imagine, here. I don't know if they can break by sub with Flare Blitz. We'll find out. Flare Blitz going to come out, I imagine, just in the Magnezone. Yeah. Yeah, that did so much damage. Holy cow, that did a lot, actually. That did way more than expected. I might have just lost. I might have had to sack Magnezone there, if anything. Is that... No, it's not Banded Arcanine. Gleam, Kecleon lives, but I think I lose. Yeah, I lose. Oh, come on. Yeah. The Gleam crit doesn't change much. Crabhammer comes out in the Arcanine. What went wrong in this game? I guess what went wrong was the freaking Granbull missing the play rough, because it really changed the rules on the Raikou, didn't it? Garchomp gonna come out. This is probably just EQ Gleam. Yeah, this game's a wipe here, unfortunately. I don't have any plan here, unfortunately, that actually works well. So, okay. What can I do to improve this game situation? It just seems tough. It seems tough. Like, I thought I was in a really good position. I was. Until they revealed Kiss, I guess. Kiss was the big problem. Because Scizor would have been, like, really, like, easy to handle. Also, like, Kecleon took way more damage than I thought from the Arcanine. Flare Blitz did way too much damage. But I guess because I didn't intimidate it this time around, and I guess Kecleon doesn't have the best physical defense in the world. Yeah, it definitely makes sense there. So, let's see. I guess getting burned also. I didn't have a good switch to Arcanine. So, maybe I could avoid it because, like, Player of Granbull did do a lot of damage, assuming all the cards lined up. That would have definitely been great. So, that is definitely something I could probably make up here. I also think one turn that definitely went wrong was like me T-bolting the Kiss slot on the Protect. Because if I T-bolted the Raikou, the game would have been a lot easier, right? Because a Crab Hammer into Togekiss and then a Thunderbolt would threaten afterward. I think that would have been huge. But unfortunately, yeah, since I T-bolted the Kiss, that was probably the wrong play. I should have always T-bolted the other slot, but okay. And that is the show. Team played really well. I really did like the Magnezone. The Granbull, unfortunately, like, it had some games that could have done well, but like I felt like I usually was able to play well enough to where like Granbull usually actually came out too late for the most part. I have had several matches, I think, that happened like that. And then, yeah, overall, the Crawdaunt was probably one of the most impressive things, as well as Magnezone. They definitely put in a ton of work. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And if you want to check out the details of the team, make sure you check them out with the paste pin available in the description down below. Otherwise, you can check out the rest of my BDSP doubles content. I use a lot of fun teams, including a Wobbuffet Parish team with Dugong that I tried out, as well as Slacking with Skill Swap Alakazam. That was a really fun team to try out. So if you haven't checked out those videos, make sure you check them out. My VGC Series 12 content will be starting in February, and it'll be official format. I'm going to be using a lot of cool Pokemon there, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you never miss those notifications. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.